Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great today. Today we're back with Dragon Age Origins, and we are continuing after we woke up in what I only can assume is Morrigan's home? Hut? Something like that? Anyway, we were horribly defeated after that battle. The king is dead. Duncan is dead. Loghain is not, sadly. He basically deserted, I think you can consider that, or betrayed the king, either way. I would be very interested in having a conversation with the guy later on. Not that he would let me, I don't think. But anyway, I think that dialogue that we had right before we exited last time presumes that Alistar is still alive, so hopefully he's faring okay after the battle. I know my character got pierced by quite a good number of arrows, so eager to find out how he's doing. Let's get into it. And I did futz around with the tactics a little bit on a different save just to see if I can work out better about how they work. But since we are here, we don't really have Alistar with us, and I will need to do it all over again. So there might be a little bit of a break in the middle of this video, or whenever we get to him, I guess. Regardless, let's see what we're doing. Would she be upset if I go through her things? Maybe? Oh, it's locked. I guess I can't even do that. Large chipped fire crystal. I think she said everything she could to me.
You must speak to Mother, then be
Yes.
gone. You have an army of darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Indeed. Alright. Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
Did I not ask all the questions of her? I thought I did.
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Okay. Fair enough.
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Those were his friends. We don't even know what he's being childish about, but I can imagine. Anyway, I will go.
I will stay and make something to eat.
That's acceptable. I also leveled up. Should we do that before speaking to Mother? Probably. Alright. I did mention in my comment section that I want to bring cunning to 16, and that would be it for me. But I think we also have lacking constitution, so maybe this time cunning can stay where it's at. Alright. That's exactly what I wanted. But the character can now analyze the battlefield more astutely and consequently gains an additional combat tactics slot. I don't remember how many of them I currently have, unfortunately. But we are probably okay with what we have currently, so let's go ahead for this. That's not a bad one either. Will be a talkative type. Staff focus, arcane mastery. That would actually be really nice too. Maybe that's what we need to do. Although I did want this one too. Let's go for this. If we can. We cannot. We need level 7. Never mind. Alright, this one it is then. If only I could see all of the prompts all the time.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
thought you were dead too. Takes more than a few darkspawn to kill me. I'm fine. Afraid you were going to be left alone? I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother. Shall we show the bravado? It takes more than a few darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
It was pretty obvious who you guys were talking to or talking about in the comment section. But you kept referencing Flemeth, and I haven't seen the name before, so it was a little confusing before I caught on. But now we know. Who cares what she is? We need to do something now. So why did you save us? If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful. We can't be safe here. Where are all the Darkspawn? I suppose we should thank you. Yeah, why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
No, it did not. Although, not that my character knows very much about Darkspawn also, and Grey Wardens as well. The Grey Wardens are no more. Let someone else do it. The land is hardly united, thanks to Loghain. It changed when most of them were slaughtered. Of course not. Well, the land is hardly united, thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
So is Flemeth not evil? She doesn't necessarily give out kindly vibes. What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king? We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens. Will you help us fight the Blight, Flemeth? Alistar is the real Grey Warden here, not me. Well, not according to the ritual. We are officially in. What is this archdemon exactly? Then we need to find this archdemon. Will you help us fight the Blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Arl Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Arl Eamon, the Arl of Redcliffe? Perhaps we could go to him then. You think the Arl would believe us over Terran? What would he say? What would be his story? That he miraculously escaped with his entire army while the rest of us perished?
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Why would he trust us, though? We were supposed to protect the king. And say he doesn't help us, what then? Everyone will see the danger the Blight poses, right? Keep in mind that Loghain was also an honorable man. That sounds like an excellent idea. What about those treaties Flemeth gave us? Keep in mind that Loghain was also an honorable man.
The Arl would never do what Tan Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn Horde by himself.
No. We'll find a way. It's up to us. Then there's nothing we can do, is there? We need the rest of the Grey Wardens. What about those treaties Flemeth gave us? Yeah, what about them?
See? There is a smart lass.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
I don't know if we have enough time to do that, but I suppose what else can we be doing? I doubt it will be as easy as that. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. As long as there's some profit in it, why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do? Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll be. I'd be happy just staying alive. Don't suppose you could offer any more help. Okay. I suppose you could offer... I don't suppose you could offer any more help. Am I pushing it? She's done quite a lot for us.
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Oh my. What a mother. Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us, it makes me think we want her. I think it's an excellent idea. Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Wait. She's trading her daughter for saving us? Is her daughter such a chore to her? Very well. We'll take her with us. What? Was this your idea all along? She had better be useful, as you say. Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I... understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Did I misunderstand her, or did I misread her? I understand we don't need your help. She won't come to harm with us. I think she's probably better off on her own than with us, to be honest.
Allow me to get my things.
I understand is what I said.
Please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I would rather talk to you. I have some questions. I have no problem with your presence if Alistar doesn't. No, I prefer you speak your mind. I think we should get underway. I prefer you speak your mind.
Haha, you will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
No? But we need help? We need all the help we can get. Oh, get over yourself, Alistair? Not really, no. No, we need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
Oh, I'm gonna like this. I think we should just get underway. Actually, I have some questions. Maybe she can answer some.
I may have answers. Ask.
Do we have to have Flemeth here? Maybe we can do this in private? What skills do you have? How are we going to get past the Darkspawn? Tell me more about this village. Have you never been outside the wilds? Are you really Flemeth's daughter? I would rather not ask this question right now.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Oh. Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
She will always defer to that, wouldn't she? Perhaps Mother is right. Maybe we can convince her otherwise. Not to say anything wrong with Flemeth, just be an advocate for yourself, kind of way. What skills do you have? How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
Wait, can I not? Was the ritual not finished? I don't sense any Darkspawn. Yes.
You won't right away. No. It takes time.
Okay.
We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
Okay. Tell me more about this village to the north.
It is a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your imperial highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Curious. Is there any reason to go to Lothering then? Are you really Flemeth's daughter? Man.
I know a few spells.
What skills do you
I
have?
am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Alistair, that's rude. Then you can substitute for Alistair. Never mind him, you don't have to cook. That's right.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Well, maybe she would want to cook. Who knows? Okay, I'm asking it.
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
Yes. It's just difficult to imagine her, then don't. I'm just wondering her age. She's just going to stay here alone?
Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her.
So she is immortal, but Morrigan is not? Who's her dad?
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Okay, then. New quest, huh? A lot of new quests. Okay. The Will and Testament. To Jetta. Okay, Broken Circle. Gather the mages of the circle for your army. The Circle of Magi is a group of powerful mages. Yes. The Circle Tower is situated on Lake Callanhead. Nature of the Beast. Gain the cooperation of the Dalish clans. Ooh. Interesting. Go to the Dalish elves and seek their help to fight the blight. Ah, it looks like we have a choice of where to head over. Gain Orzamar's aid in battling the blight. That's Dwarven City. Okay. Seek out Arl Aemon. Okay, we got that much. Now let's check out what she is like. Morrigan. She is kind of like me. Even have the same constitution. She's much more magic-y than me, though. Heroic accomplishments? Whoa! Oh, I appreciate this. 7% complete? Huh. Golems. That's neat. Okay, what about skills? Combat training, that's good. And advanced tactics. Enable tactics for controlled characters. Your rogue allies attack enemies from behind. Okay. Spells and talents. Ooh, what? You can be a spider? The shapeshifter can transform into a giant spider, gaining a large bonus to nature resistance, as well as the spider's web and poison spit abilities. The caster's spell power determines how powerful the form is. With the master shapeshifter, the mage becomes a corrupted spider, growing still stronger and gaining the overwhelm ability. Oh, and then we can have a bear and a swarm and a master shapeshifter. She's a different mage after all, then. Winter's Grasp. The caster envelops the target in frost, dealing frost damage and freezing targets solid. Those that resist suffer a penalty to movement speed. That's good. That's good. Frost weapons. That's cool. Yeah, these are quite different. Let's see. While this mode is active, the caster enchants the party's weapons with frost so that they deal additional cold damage with each melee attack. That's nice. I remember the Chantry lady from the prologue had the fire weapons, and that was quite useful, I thought. Lightning. Caster fires a bolt of lightning at a target, dealing electricity damage. Friendly fire possible. Electricity damage also drains stamina, equal to the amount of damage dealt. Nice. Bolt of lightning at a target. Okay, so it's not an AoE. That's good to know. And you have this, Mind Blast. Stuns enemies caught in the sphere for 3 seconds and reducing threat generated on all afflicted targets. Ooh, good. That was another one that I was eyeing. Okay, she's got Drain Life just like I do. Disorient and Horror. Caster forces a target to cower in fear for 10 seconds, unable to move unless it passes a mental resistance check. Targets already asleep when the spell is cast cannot resist its effect and suffer a nightmare, taking spirit damage instantly. That's awesome. Okay, disorient. Subtle manipulation that disorients the target, making the target less effective combatant by inflicting -5 attack and -5 defense. Okay. Now, on that note, -10 attack and -10 defense is what I do. Okay. Vulnerability Hex. The target suffers a hex that inflicts penalty to cold, electricity, fire, nature, and spirit resistance for 20 seconds. Right. Okay. We can work with that. Now might be the time for me to check out combat tactics, so I will see you guys in a little bit here. Alright, I spent an embarrassingly long time doing it, and I probably didn't even do it right, but we got some tactics going on. So we'll see how well it works. Do you want to talk about Duncan? I'd like to ask you something.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just thought you might need to talk. That doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss. He was like a father to you, I understand. Good. I don't want you falling apart again. I just thought you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
I didn't say that to chastise you. No harm done, there's no need to apologize. There is no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
He saved your life by sending you to the tower. Did he know? Did he suspect? I wonder.
Yes. I know. I think he came from Highwaymen, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I'd rather not talk about it, or I've lost enough to know what you're going through. Not since I went to the tower. That's what I'm gonna say.
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry. You mages don't even get a say in the matter after all. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
That's good. Maybe I'll go to Highwaymen with you when you go. He was a friend of mine too. Let's get going anytime. I wouldn't mind helping set up something for Duncan.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
All right. Well, let's see. So we need to be going away and not back into the wilds. So I'm assuming this way? World map? Can I look at it? There. Okay, so Flemeth's hut, and we need to be heading north. Here. Where is Ostagar here? Party camp, okay. Denerim. Is there no Ostagar anymore? Oh no, there it is. Kolkari Wilds and Flemeth's hut. Okay, well, let's head over somewhere. Where's... North is this way. That's good. And we can't even go here. That's fair. Well, maybe we'll head north on the other side of this. Oh. Gather your party and venture forth. Yes! Do I just do that? Go to Lothering? Whoa. I didn't expect that. I thought we would be walking. A battle. Denerim.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
That's not a good start for someone intending to unite.
Van Tegan,
the
please!
people.
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Yeah, what are you gonna say to that? Although maybe there are no hard feelings on her part, who knows? Puppy? Puppy! Oh no, those are not puppies. Whew-wee, okay. Now what do we do with you guys? Hurlock Alpha, Hurlock, and more Hurlocks. Oh man, okay. That also means that I did not put... Well, none of you have any healing potions on you. You kinda do. Right. So. Shield cover. Shield bash. Shield pummel. Shield defense. So shield defense is probably what should be just always on, right? I think so. Let's put that on. So I can do this, right? Although there's no reason for that yet, I don't think. You have a bolt, you have a life. Let's paralyze someone. Maybe you? I'm sorry, there's going to be a little bit of babysitting until I get used to everything, and it's probably gonna take a little bit here. Should you activate this really quickly? That's good. That's very good. Death magic, Morrigan. Can you, maybe hex the big Hurlock? Or this one, this is fine. That's okay. Where's the biggest Herlock? Alpha. So let's put maybe weakness on you.
Yes? Now we get our hands
Okay. Morrigan, you killed him, didn't you? Good girl. Alright, you can get disoriented, or Mind Blast doesn't work, but maybe you can get lightninged. I wouldn't mind trying that. No. There's another alpha. You can potentially get weakened. Ooh. Excuse me? You go and kill this one. But actually, Morrigan, can you... I think he's going for you. So maybe go Mind Blast him? And I can try to contribute. Who else do we have? Just one guy? I think this is fine. I'll just go attack them.
Yeah, that's right.
I am your your time to die!
That was pretty good. Oh, what? Excuse me? Oh, I think that's my health returning. Alright. Those darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they? Aw. I hate dogs. What? No! I think this is the Mabari I helped cure back at Ostagar. Aw. Pet him.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
I'm gonna die.
Mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
He's not mangy. He can come, but he better make himself useful. Aw. But I don't want a dog. No, I do want a dog. I always wanted a dog, is what I said. Happy bark. Okay. Please enter a name for the dog. What are we gonna call him? We're gonna call him Cuddle Bear. And don't judge me. Cuddle Bear! Oh, amazing. Okay, let's go loot around. Demonic poison. No! Is all our inventory full? Ah, damn it. Okay, shoot. Alright, maybe we'll just keep this here for now.
Right.
And see what else we can pick up. Take. More elf fruits. Alright, so there's only one thing that I did not pick up, and I think that's fine. I think that's okay. We can get all the elf fruits, though. Because we still had them. Holy. Okay. Yes, gather. Oh, so this was like a road adventure. I see.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
No, thank you. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
Just one?
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Of course. I don't have that kind of coin. I probably don't. I don't know if I have silver. You're toll collectors then. Forget it, I'm not paying. You're toll collectors then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Isn't it? Perhaps you should charge more then. You're fixing the highway. I think not. Perhaps you should charge more? That seems like a interesting answer. You're fixing the highway. I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Ooh. Intimidate. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden? Do you really want to fight a mage? Fine. Here's 10 silvers. Or you can certainly try. Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Oh shit.
Aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know, the Grey Wardens could use a donation. Ooh. Are we that kind of person? I mean, they're kind of shitty. Let's add bandit slaying to that list. You're too kind. Let's maybe leave their pockets empty.
You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
Not enough, I'm afraid. An excellent donation. It'll go right towards fixing that bridge.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but I definitely did not feel good about those guys. Knight's Note. Wait, can I read it? This crumpled note is written by Sir Henrik, a Knight of Redcliffe. Can I take it? Yes, thank you. I'm so glad. And take this too. Oh man, I'm so happy that quest items do not take up your inventory space. 1 second. Rest and resupply. We have arrived in Lothering and may rest and resupply here. Okay, but a fallen Templar. You found the body of a Templar. Slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of everything, save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. And bandits on the road. I wonder if I can tell someone from town about these guys. I mean, they don't have any money anymore, so maybe they can't buy their way out anymore? That would be cool. Let's see. Notes. A note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genitivi by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genitivi holds the key to find the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genitivi lies. I have been to his home in Denrib and found the trail, and I am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No. It is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donal awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. Is the locket here too? Maybe. Queen Anora. We have been given the gift of freedom by our forebears. Let us not squander it. The only child of the war hero Loghain MacTier, Anora has never been one to stay quietly in the background. It is common knowledge that in the 5 years Anora and Caelan held the throne together, she was the one wielding the power. She is held in much higher esteem than her husband by the people of Ferelden, nobility and commoners alike, and commands the respect even of foreign nations. Having one inspired Empress Celine of Orlais to declare, Anora of Ferelden is a solitary rose among brambles. Okay, maybe she's not a bad person then. Flemeth, you are required to do nothing. Least of all, believe. Ages ago, legend says Ban Conobar took the wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic. Flemeth of Highever. Oh, she's from there too? And for a time, they lived happily until the arrival of a young poet, Osen, who captured the lady's heart with his verse. They turned to the Chastened tribes for help and hid from Conobar's wrath in the wilds, until word came of them that Conobar lay dying. His last wish was to see Flemeth's face one final time. The lovers returned, but it was a trap. Conobar killed Osen and imprisoned Flemeth in the highest tower of the castle. In grief and rage, Flemeth worked a spell to summon a spirit into this world, to wreak vengeance upon her husband. Vengeance she received, but not as she planned. The spirit took possession of her, turning Flemeth into an abomination. A twisted, maddened creature, she slaughtered Conobar and all his men, and fled back into the wilds. For 100 years, Flemeth plotted, stealing men from the Chastened to sire monsters' daughters. Horrific things that could kill a man with fear. These Korkari witches led an army of Chastened from the wilds to strike at the Alamari tribes. They were defeated by the hero Cormac, and all the witches burned, so they say. But even now, the Wilders whisper that Flemeth lives on in the marsh, and she and her daughters steal those men who come too near. Morrigan's mother saved the last Grey Wardens from death at the top of the Tower of Ishal. But just who or what Flemeth truly is a mystery. Okay, so she's not really that much of a do-gooder, but I also don't really blame her for what she did all that much. Finally found the locket. So, Knight's Locket. This golden locket bears within it a tiny painting of a pretty brown-haired young woman. It is impossible to tell who the woman might be, but whoever owned the locket was quite fond of her. Okay. So maybe we can find his either wife or daughter, depending on what his age was. So let's do it. I do not have any interest in talking to these guys. So I'm just gonna go.
Well, all right.
Unless their eyes salve and trap trigger that I can't take. Oh! Oh, that's unexpected. I guess they didn't appreciate that, did they? Okay. Well, bandit leader, how about I paralyze you? He is horroring. She is horroring. Alright, Morrigan. What are you doing? Why don't you help him?
An order.
He resisted.
Too easy. You
Fine. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Alright, Morrigan, can you help me? Somehow. Hex him? Drain life? Disorient? No, hex him for sure. Alistair, why don't you help me also? And I need a healing potion. Can I not use it? Oh, I'm probably just gonna die.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all.
Just as I died, he decided to surrender. You picked the wrong target. Get by, you're a criminal. This shoddy operation is pathetic. I could do better. Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Really? You think that's enough? Then start running and don't come back. Hand over everything you've stolen. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. I'm turning you into the authorities. I want some questions answered. Sure.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing? What's going on in Lothering? Have you heard about any survivors from the battle? What news have you heard? What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
That does not bode well, does it? What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
I don't even know if you have a family. Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
You kinda just killed me.
Well then, let me go!
I'm turning you into the authorities. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. I wouldn't trust that guy. Hand over everything you've stolen. Start running.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
They'll do what they must. Then I'll execute you here. You'll follow my lead. I don't want to. Okay, start running.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Am I injured now? What are we getting ready for? Let's see. I have a broken bone. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Boots. Does anyone need boots? Wait, are you injured too? Oh, no. Okay. You don't have boots. You can use some boots. Alright, I fixed it.
Are we in a hurry?
I don't know if we are. Kind of. I should have known.
And so I shall.
I should have known they wouldn't like it.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Oh no. What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Oh, this is amazing. You have some thoughts on that point, Alistair? We need to hear some news before we can decide. We should try and use the treaties, I assume. I'll figure it out, just get going. We need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
What do you mean? I actually have not looked. No, not yet.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Highwaymen is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
I think he might be very firmly in the grasp of our dear Loghain, so I don't know if that would be the best one. I kind of want to go to the elves just for my own selfish reasons, because I am an elf. I don't know if that would be the best decision from an outside perspective, I guess. I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. What do you think we should do, Morrigan? Why are you leaving it up to me? Is there any way to contact the Grey Wardens? Then we need to find these people. I'll figure it out as we go. Actually, if we can let the Grey Wardens know that they have a bounty on their heads if they don't know already, that would be kind of nice.
Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think we should do, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Both of them are correct. Why are you leaving it up to me? We need to find these people. Yeah, why are you leaving it up to me? Don't you have more seniority than me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Highwaymen is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Okay. Okay.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Yes, please. Won't the Circle of Magi do what the Chantry says? Maybe. Where would Loghain be? Where do we find the dwarves? Where will we find the Dalish? I want to go to the Dalish.
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Okay, what about the other ones? Let's ask about the Magi.
Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Loghain might have to say about it.
I don't know if I believe that, to be honest. It might be written that way, but he didn't seem like that kind of person.
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
We're just gonna get completely opposite directions, aren't we? East for the elves, west for Orzammar, and let me guess, north for Arl?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western parts
no.
of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Not north then, I take it back.
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Okay.
Then you have a plan.
I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. But what else can we do? Just sit around and hope for the best? I'm ready.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I don't know if I have decided where I want to go. Let's see. Chicken! Can I take a chicken?
Of course.
Refugee. Farmer.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
Oh,
Why do you
puppy.
keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company
Okay, are they going to be upset if I take it?
of creatures of the wild.
They didn't mind it.
Stench-ridden
They did not mind it. Inventory full, of
domesticated
course.
wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
Okay, that's another quartz. Refugees, would you like to talk?
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
You would not like to talk, that's fair.
Please, we came here to get away from the fighting.
I'm not fighting. Yet. Refugee girl. I am a little scared to go to the chantry, not gonna lie.
Mother says we have to run before the bad men get here.
The bad men? It does not surprise me. Okay, so. Chantry's over there. Chickens are over here. I prefer the chickens.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Can you not tell I'm a mage?
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean? Do you know about the bandits just outside the village?
Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The chantry and tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
My friend, huh? Are you keeping me from going in? Thanks for the warning. Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
It doesn't look like he's stopping me, so that's good.
It's just a guess, but I'm...
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
What do you need? Probably shoo them all away? Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers? Get rid of the tiny part and I'll consider it. Why would I want to help you? Solve this yourself. I'm not getting involved. Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Oh, clearly you're not hurting for money, are you? You don't think you're being unscrupulous. Those of you not here to do business, leave now. Can you beat that offer? Don't you think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Oof. Lower your prices or lose your goods. I think you can compromise and still make a profit, no? Wouldn't you think so? I think during wartime, everything should be sold at cost. It's probably extremely idealistic of me, but I think that's how things should be.
Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
She is not wrong. Absolutely not wrong. But also, why not? Money? No one's mad at me, that's good. Okay. So where are you, trader? Because I have some stuff. There you are. Let's talk.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Oh, just sell.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, I sold some stuff. I don't know if it was a good idea to sell some of those things, but we'll live and learn. Now, I also wanted to check out the, let's see. No, actually, it's here. This one. This guy. Oh, no! It's a dog treat. Oh my god. I have to. Elf fruit and mushroom? Lyrium Dustin. Okay. Let's make it. Is it done? I'll make one of these. Make a bunch of these. Good enough for now. Can I put it on the dog's inventory? Food? Other? Malabari Crunch. That's amazing. Do dogs have tactics? I think they might. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
How wonderful.
Alright, you are a refugee. This... Chanter Devons? Kid, what do you say?
The Chanters are still operating their board. Now that's dedication.
So many strangers are about now.
Yes, you're talking to one of them. Little boy.
Have you seen my mother?
Oh no. It depends. Who is your mother? She's over there somewhere? Oh.
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Oh no. Good luck with that. Oh no. Do you know where your father is? Something tells me he's not around. Come with me, I'll help you look for your mother. I don't think she's coming, child.
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
He's kind of around. Okay. I do not want to have a child with me. Can I find the mother first and then come back to the kid? Because I don't want him running around behind me.
She'll come soon, right? She wouldn't leave me here all alone. Mother, where are you?
No, don't go away. I just told him good luck with that, and I thought he would just stay.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say?
Aww.
Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy?
That
Bliss
is
bliss,
cute.
isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Aw. I feel horrible about that kid, so I think I'm gonna reload until, and just not talk to him and maybe find his mother first, and then come back to him, because this is gonna not...
Ah, the Chantry board. Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Can I talk to you?
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
Do I have bread? What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
I met those bandits and drove them off. I'm sorry for your situation, but I cannot help. I met those bandits and I drove them off.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Okay, well, there's something that was good. Kid, I will not talk to you until I find your mother. What? A gift. Battlefield spirit maintains a chill in direct sunlight, which it appears to absorb. Optimal serving is by the drop. Contact with exposed flesh is discouraged, but likely inevitable. Who might want this as a gift? But also, that's fascinating.
As you desire.
Deep mushroom, give me more of those dog treats. Okay, so... where do I find kids' parents? Do I want this? I don't know. Can't even... There's quests all around. And I'm getting choice paralysis. Alright, let's talk to you.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Hello to you too. Greetings? You don't talk much, do you?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
That does not explain much. What's a chanter? Is he touched in the head or something? Yeah, what's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
So if I wanted to thatch a roof, I talk to him? It's like a vow of silence then, he can't talk normally. Anything interesting in that board of yours? It's like a vow of silence then, he can't talk normally.
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
Andraste. Okay, I was saying it more or less correctly. A chanter says what? have anything of interest on the board.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
That explains everything.
Well, all right.
Bandits everywhere. So something tells me if I pick up too many side quests, Morrigan is not going to be a huge fan of mine. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension of or execution of the bandit leaders, plying their trade in the northern wooden roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Bryant's caution, lest you wind up another victim of these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. I'll accept it, even though I already let one of them go. But maybe there are others to be found. Sir Marin?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands.
Excuse me, no?
One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Okay. Watch where you throw accusations, fool. Is no one going to shut this madman up? For real. Why don't you keep your voice down? Ignore him, people. I know I intend to. Is no one going to shut this madman up?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. Darkness swallowed the marshes whole. This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Okay. That's enough, the Sons now. You waste my time. Continue ranting if you must. You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape? I am being too kind to this person.
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
You are not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
Now I'm calling you stupid. I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
No, he was not right. There's always hope. Muster your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Yes. Do something. But also, I really appreciated how that answer just came out right out of my mouth before I even saw it. So I want to see if I can find the guy who might want the letter that I found. I don't even know if he's going to be here. Let's see. So, not current quests. Codex, okay. Okay, so I need to find... Who? Sir Donald. Sir Donald, okay. Well, I can find him. Will he be upset if I look at this pile of sacks?
As you desire.
Longbow. Ugh. How much money do I have? I keep forgetting to look. 44 gold! And I was wondering if I even have a silver.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Hmm. That's what he was, a chastened. Alright, Sir Marin.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
No, it's fine. Do I look like a refugee to you? You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
It's fine, I'll sleep outside. Who's in charge of this chantry? Did you know there were bandits on the highway? We kind of already asked that question, and they did know. Who's in charge?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Okay. Have you heard any news?
Not since Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Thank you. Okay. Sir Bryant. Sir Donald. This is the one that I'm looking for. Let's see.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon.
Sister?
That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Oh, the Chantry sister. Okay.
And so I shall.
First Blight, Chapter 1. You are not named. Sir Donald, let's talk.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Very nearly, Sir Donald. May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. Pleased to meet you, my lady. Might I know your name?
Pleasure to meet you.
I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
We've heard Loghain's accusations, but he's the one who betrayed the king.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
Well?
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
But we might have an answer. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his. Tell me more about this urn. So your quest for the ashes brought you here, hoping to meet Arl Eamon. That might make a decision for me. Because if he is deathly ill, then I better speak to him as soon as I can. Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn? Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I drove off the bandits that killed him.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Kinda? Perhaps I could help you.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe.
Look at his
Perhaps
note.
later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
We gotta find that person. It's done? There's no continuation? I do not appreciate that. What do we have for hints? I have been to his home in Dunrim and found the trail, and I'm amazed that other knights have not done likewise. So I need to get to Dunrim and find that person. But that sucks because I can't get to Dunrim probably before I go to all of the other places. Probably.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light scattered in the darkness.
Chanting brother?
Word dispelled, fear and
Chantry brother?
Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted.
They're gonna be pissed? Oh, it's locked. Never mind. I guess they will be pissed. Templar? Revered Mother. Okay. Hello, Mother.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
No. Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
I don't really care about a blessing, though. What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
That's a lot of silver! Perhaps I should go.
Farewell to you then, my daughter.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteousness.
Books.
Of course.
The Imperial Chantry. Okay.
And then shall the Maker return
So
to the
let's
Black
see.
City in heaven. And then shall the chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind
And so I
be
shall.
humble. Let all
sister.
repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the
Job
Maker
board?
spoke,
Oh, never mind.
scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled, fear and ignorance.
Are you locked? You are locked. Dog, can you chew off the lock?
I'm sorry, but I must prepare the Chantry's vestments before we flee. There is very little time.
So you're fleeing. That makes sense. Sir Bryant, how are you doing?
Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
I am not a Grey Warden, excuse me.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
Maybe. And if I were?
I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth.
You think it's a myth, do you?
I do, though the priests no doubt would tell you otherwise. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
I did, actually. About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They robbed me. I demand compensation. No. You need to... No, okay. One less. I dropped them off myself.
Indeed? They're gone?
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
If you give me 30 silver, I can donate. Certainly. Thank you. I could keep an eye out for trouble for the right pay. Do we want to bleed the Chantry dry? They're helping people. I feel bad.
If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Maybe. Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the Horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Well, I guess not everyone in the Chantry is bad. Or questionable, at least. I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge here? Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
Of course he will. King Cailan had no heir?
None that we know of. Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner. And the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
That is true. Nothing else to ask. No, I do actually.
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
You do know that I am a mage? No, okay. How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Are you the only protection this village has? Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any other news?
I suppose since you are a mage, I do know something that might interest you. Don't look surprised. I would be a poor Templar if I couldn't tell that much. I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the rite of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong.
That seems like odd timing. Do you know why?
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde.
These guys are intending to absolutely kill me. Now that I finally decided that I'm going to go visit Arl Eamon, now they are saying that I have to rush over to the Mage Tower? I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Alright guys, I am going to end this here and try to contemplate my decisions that are ahead of me. This is not going to be easy, and the game is most definitely not going to be any more forgiving from now on. I am sure I am going to find a person who is going to tell me how the Dalish are absolutely desperate for help, so I will have even more decisions in front of me. So that should be great. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider leaving me a like and subscribing. And I will try to tally up my notes and finally make a decision next time about what we're gonna do. Not that we don't have a whole lot of stuff to take care of in this little town already. I remember seeing at least one other exclamation mark above a person. And we need to find the kid's mother, if the kid didn't run off just because I didn't talk to him again. So I guess we'll have that to find out. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.